Welcome to my channel, you guys. This is my first time making a YouTube video. I am kind of nervous because I have been watching YouTube for a long time, but I've always wanted to do a YouTube video, but I don't know, I just am kind of nervous about it. So hopefully this turns out good and hopefully a lot of people will watch. But as you could tell, I am doing a library haul today. I recently went to the library for myself and for my toddler. She's 2, she's about 2.5 almost, she'll be 2.5 in February. And so I got a lot of books for our homeschool and for my personal reading. So let's go ahead and start with the homeschool book. We are doing the letter C this month because C is for Christmas. And so I got a couple books that go along with the theme. So the first one is Baby Cows because cows start with C. The second one is Clydesdale Horses because Clydesdale starts with C. The third one is Baby Camels. And then we have this Counting Butterflies book. We did the letter B last month, so this is a good book for review, and then counting does start with letter C, but it's just good for her to review and to work on the numbers as well. And then this is just another review one, which is shapes. She's gotten shapes down pretty good, but we're still working on like triangle and rectangle. She can't really recognize those ones quite yet, so this will be good for a review. So these are the books that I got for homeschool. For our Christmas books, since it is Christmas, I know it's December, so we got a lot of books for our Christmas unit. So the first one is The Christmas Owl. I just thought this one looked cute. She loves owls, so I'm sure that she'll really like it. It looks awesome. And then we got Wishing You Blessings from A to Z. So this is another great book for homeschool because it's an A to Z book. So we can go through the alphabet, and then it's also fun because of the Christmas elements. So I really like that one. This is The Christmas Quiet book. Just another fun one I thought that she would like, especially because the animals look so cute down here. So we'll just read that. Christmas Trolls by Jan Brett. I love Jan Brett. I read her as a kid. My mom would read those books to me. And so I loved this one and I just wanted to share with my daughter and experience that with her. And then the other Jan Brett book I got was The Night Before Christmas. And so I'm really excited to read this one with her too. I think she'll really like these books. So these are my Christmas picks for homeschool. Now on to my personal books for my personal reading. It's kind of a big stack, so here they are. Okay, so the first one we have is The Glass Spare. This is by Lauren DeStefano. It looks really interesting. So it's about this girl that can like turn people into glass or gems with her touch, but she doesn't discover that power until her father passes away. So I just thought it'd be interesting to read. It is definitely a dystopian novel. It's definitely YA, right up my alley, so I'm excited to get into that. The next one I'm excited for is this one called Hunted, and I actually just looked at the cover and fell in love with it. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, so I'm excited to get into this. I love retellings. This one is by Megan Spooner if you're interested. But our library recently got a bunch of new books, so I'm really excited to get into this one. That's obviously a YA novel too. This one is an adult novel and it's called Eleanor Oliphant. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oliphant, I'm not sure. Oliphant. It's Completely Fine. And it's by Gail Honeyman. I really am excited to read this actually. They say it's kind of like a modern Jane Eyre. It's about a girl who's very lonely and she actually runs into this guy and he's an IT worker and they run in together and then they end up helping this other guy, this elderly man, and the three of them kind of form this special bond as three of them have experienced this devastating loneliness and together they just experience life. And so I think it'll be a really good book, a really good adult novel to read amongst all these YA novels, so I'm excited to get into that. And I think it goes into social anxiety a little bit, so it'll be interesting to read other perspectives on social anxiety. And then the final book that I actually got this one at a different haul time, but I'm in the middle of reading it. It's called Rook by Sharon Cameron, and this is a great book. It's a dystopian novel, but it's in Paris, so it's Parisian. It's not America dystopian. I just was intrigued by the cover because of the feathers up here. Tower was cut off, and you know, it's just dark, and so I just picked it up because of the title. But I'm like halfway through it, maybe not halfway, like 100 pages in, and it's awesome. It's a really, really good book. It's about a dystopian novel, and they are trying to fund technology, but people don't want to. It's like got political elements to it. I can't really describe it a lot, but yeah, it's definitely got political elements to it. It's got constant like geology elements to it because of the polar, talks about the polar shifts, like if our poles ever shifted, what would happen to the earth, and it kind of goes over that in here. I don't know how scientifically accurate that is, but it's a really good book if you're into that kind of stuff. And then of course it has romance and fighting and all the great things that make a YA novel awesome. So I'm excited to read this book too. So that is my library haul. It's kind of a short video. I didn't go much into each of the books because I haven't read them all yet, but I'm excited to delve into them. Let me know what you got at the library recently. The library is awesome. So our local library, with our library card, we can get up to 50 books on an adult card, and then a kid can get up to 25 books, which is awesome. So I just love going to the library. They have DVDs there, they have books, of course, they have a lot of great resources. So definitely use your local library, especially if you're homeschooling. When you're homeschooling, it's awesome to have all these resources. Claire and I read a book every night as part of her homeschool, or during homeschool, you know, we read multiple times a day. I just love reading, and so I want her to have a passion for reading too, and so it's really awesome that we can do that together. And she's been going to the library with me since she was about 2 weeks old. That was our first trip out of the house, was to the library, because I thought it was safe and it was something I was familiar with since I was going so much. And so yeah, she's been going since she was so tiny, and now she loves it. She goes and she understands to be quiet, and she understands to respect books, and I think it's an awesome way to teach kids about books and reading. So definitely use your local library. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to be filming a what am I currently reading book for December, or what books I'm currently reading for December. So I'm going to be filming that, and I hope you guys like this channel. Please subscribe if you are interested in seeing more book stuff. I have a huge book haul coming. I've gotten a lot of books over the month of November and December, and of course a Christmas book haul because I'll be getting a ton of books for Christmas. So I really want to, yeah, there's going to be like a bunch of hauls and reviews. I'm going to be reviewing books as I go. So yeah, definitely subscribe. I think I'll bring a lot of uniqueness to the BookTube community because I am 30. Well, I'm turning 30 in 2 months. I just keep telling everybody that I'm 30 so I can get used to saying that I'm 30. But I am 30, and so I feel like I'm a little bit older than most of BookTube, so that will be a unique thing to bring. And then I'm also a mom, and so I think that the combination of the two will make this channel a little bit unique for you. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.